One, two, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, ba, 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 ba. Pop, 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 poppity pop, poppity pop, pop, pop. So, welcome to Moth-like TV. I'm Mike Holt. This is the live stream from On Cue Billiards. Tonight's match, Spin Doctors versus home team Pool Boys. Hashtag Pool Boys. And this is just our little welcome screen. And this is the match. So let's just see. Can you see the screen? So I'm just seeing the lag. I've gone to the live screen. All right, okay. Oh, you hit pause, okay. So, okay. Just pop it down there. Let's have a look. Okay. See, I'm currently like that. Just right, okay. And now if I go like that, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, it's about a 7-second delay. Okay, so this is the live stream. Tonight's live stream on the Moth-like TV channel. It's the BCA Pool League, San Diego Metro Division, and it's the 8-ball league that we're playing tonight. The league season is coming to an end. There are 20 teams in this league, and that means that if you play everybody twice, there's a total of 38 weeks of matches played. So 9 months, long time in coming. And we're currently on week 33, so I believe it's week 33. Might be week 34, let me check that. But suffice it to say, we're almost at the end of the season. And I've just got the schedule up right now. And just looking at that shows me that January the 30th is indeed week 33. Then next week and the week after, we've got weeks 34 and 5. Then we have no play due to the BCA World Pool League Championships in Las Vegas, Nevada. Coming live on Moth-like TV for free. So if you aren't a subscriber, please do subscribe. And you'll get a notification whenever I go live from the El Rio Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas. And there'll be some great games there. I won't just be streaming our own games. That's myself, my teammates Wayne, Jesse, and Brian, but other games that I get to be in the audience for. I'm going to stream some of the good ones there. So let's just bring you up to bring the screen up. And here we are. This is the view of the table right now. We've got Spin Doctors doing the last 10 minutes of practice. I'm just going to pan around to show you the room. Got a few 9-foot tables in our immediate vicinity. People practicing. All those cue sticks you can see belong to the league players, because there are three 7-foot or bar box tables as they're known. Just going to spin all the way around, come back around to our table here. And then, hey, Jesse's kicking my tripod. Did you move it? Have you put it back where it was? Hang on. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. Yeah. Jesse, don't do it. Don't do it again. Okay, I'm not going to spin around the other way. That's the visitors. You can see there now. Here we have another couple of tables. So very busy club tonight. And let's get back around here to the action. And now Brian Wroolie is coming to the table. He's going to hit a few balls. He's not had a warm-up practice yet. Pretty much everybody else has hit a few balls. It's nice. Try and get your arm going. What I may do is just adjust my picture a little here. It looks a little bit dark. And those of you who are interested, I'm using the OBS studio, and the camera is actually made specifically for this. It's called the OBS Bot camera. Okay, so let's see what kind of image I have. Okay, 1/50th. I think might ramp up the ISO to 200. Just take the shutter speed a little bit higher. That's our league director, Fran. You can see on the screen. Yeah, I think that's bright enough. Now let me look at the focus. Okay. I think that's as good as I'm going to get. Yeah, little tiny tweaks. Okay. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, so that's a little bit of a better image. And about 7 minutes to go until the match goes live. Just going to set up the players now. Let's go back to our streaming software. This is the OBS Studio interface. And first up tonight, first out of the traps, it's going to be Scott Lohman. He's a 4.75 Fargo for the Pool Boys, and Jesse Sturm, 5.19 Fargo for the Spin Doctors. So we'll be coming back real soon with some live action. For now, this is just a practice. I'm just going to hold off on the commentary until the game starts, so I'll keep the pitches rolling, but I'll be back with you in about 5 minutes' time, and the game commences. So here we go, folks. The balls are racked. And the players are ready. Well, I say the players are ready. Scott's ready, but Jesse's suddenly chosen to go off somewhere. Here he is, he's back. Players shake hands. And because Scott's the home player, he has the break.
We are pretty totally in the way here of this table. If we next time can go a little bit more that way.
No, I don't think we're in the way. I think you were in the way. That was the only thing.
Yeah, but that's because we got the table there.
Yeah.
The table
No,
on
but
that
see,
side.
okay. Well, you can come and sit here.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, well, just move. Don't have anybody sitting in that chair. That's the easy thing. Move that chair out of the way. Just got a little bit of congestion going on here.
Slide down like 6 or 8 inches, and I'll slide over, and then slide this over.
Well, if I slide over, that's going to fall over. That's going to fall over. You know, it's not really mobile in that extent. But she puts the chair over here. We're good. Nobody's on that table anyway. So
Hello. Ooh,
hey.
I'm not. I can't hear myself.
You can't hear yourself.
Well, barely.
Okay, so this is your controller here. So you can
Testing.
toggle that.
Yep.
Toggle that.
All right. Okay. Good.
I hear you pretty loud.
All right. So my gain too high?
No, keep saying a few more
Pop,
things.
pop.
Yeah, you're on the verge of being
Welcome
too high.
to
Yeah,
Thursday Night 8.
Hang on. Keep talking. Say. Hang on. Sorry.
All right.
Keep say things.
Pop. Hello. Game on.
Yeah, that looks good.
Okay.
Now.
Thank you.
And 1-2 for me as well. Okay, yeah. So I think we've got our levels sorted out. Let's turn our eyes to the table.
Yep. All right.
Okay.
Welcome to Thursday Night 8-ball, Mike. Good to be back, huh?
It's good to have everybody here for another night of 8-ball league pool, courtesy of Fran Smith, our league director, runs this BCA league very finely.
BCA Metro out of San Diego.
A long history of running the leagues here. I think she's in her 3rd decade. All the players got together and did a collection for her to take us to Las Vegas. We're all going to go to the BCA World Pool League Championships in a little over 2 weeks' time. We're very excited.
Looked like Scott hit that one a little full.
Yeah, he's given the table back to Jesse, and he's on the striped balls. What do you see here, Brian?
Tough play here. I think he can clip a little bit of that 14 to move it open. Oh, he went straight into the 2-ball there.
I don't know if he has a shot now.
No.
Looking to see if the 10.
Maybe 10 on the side.
I think he might be banking the 10.
Yeah, I think it's a bank, yeah.
Cross side on the 10. Oh, no, it went.
Oh,
yeah.
Nice shot.
Yeah, it flew in. What next? I don't think that's cuttable, is it?
No, I think he's going to end up taking the 13 ball right now.
What's that ball down by the 1?
He can punch it. That's the 12 ball. He can punch it and maybe get that out of there. Oh, yeah, he went.
Yeah, he didn't do himself any favors.
Kind of stunned it a little too hard there. Stunned over instead of punch forward. He's a little stuck now.
Yeah, he's got into a deeper and deeper hole every shot. He's got less and less options. But so far he's been continuing to make balls. Let's see, can he pull out something miraculous?
Well, Jesse's a hell of a shot maker. So if there's a potential shot and he sees it, especially on these 7-foot tables, I favor him to make it. It's just at this point there's no control on the cue ball.
In fact, I think he can only hit the 14. I don't think he can see any of the other balls.
No,
he can only hit the 14.
Yeah, there is no open shot right now. Maybe he can combo the 9-14, but I don't think he's going to go for that.
Oh, he's going to play deliberate foul. He's going to move the 1. And so he's completely stitched the 1 up there. So he's got a bit of a insurance policy in operation to stop Scott running out.
Yeah, there's a good chance. It's a good insurance policy to
No.
get him back to the table.
So I'm gonna. No, I have it.
If there's
That's
anybody
okay.
out there on the stream logged in and able to chat, please chime in and let us know where you're from, where you're watching from, and
It's always good to get some interaction from our viewers. We are doing this for you guys, and so it's nice to get a little bit of interaction if you're there. Just say hi, give us a thumbs up, maybe tell us where you're watching from. Is it your first time in the stream? Are you a subscriber? If not, we'd really appreciate it if you'd subscribe. That really helps support the channel, helps us continue doing what we're doing.
And as always, if you like what you're seeing, hit the thumbs up. If you don't, hit the thumbs down twice.
Yeah. Also, we're always keen for feedback. So if you're watching this and you're, hey, there we go, Linda. Hi, good to see you.
Hello, Linda.
Hey, Linda, whilst you're there, tell me one thing. Is this stream smooth or is it choppy? Last week we had a bit of an issue. We're using the in-house Wi-Fi here at On Cue, and Tommy Warland was watching. Is it Warland?
It's Tommy and Cameron. Yeah,
Yeah.
Warland.
Warland.
Yeah.
And yeah, he tipped us off. It started to get a little choppy. We tried to persevere for a while, but we ended up having to switch to my cell phone hotspot. So let us know if it's a poor quality stream, and I'll do something about it. Right now, YouTube's telling me that it's an excellent connection, so I'm hopeful that it's not too bad. But good to see you in the chat, Linda.
So Scott got the breakout here. Can he get? Oh, didn't quite get around that 12. So he's got a steep angle cut here on the 4 if he wants to continue the run.
He could go rail first and try the 1, but he's
Yeah.
cross side bank on the 4. That's what it's called.
Okay, well the cue ball should stay in the clear going around the stack there.
Nice stroke.
Yeah.
Real nice
Yeah,
stroke.
very nice.
Very smooth. 4 ball went straight in the heart of the pocket. So far, so smooth. The quality's pretty sharp. Nice. Thank you, Linda. Many thanks to you. Incidentally, Linda, are you watching on a phone or on a YouTube TV, smart TV? I'm interested to hear how people watch the stream. I personally like watching on my big TV at home.
Yeah, I'll
No.
stream sometimes. I'll stream onto the TV at home from YouTube and just stream it on TV.
Yeah, I'll do a post-match watch of the tape.
Yeah.
Especially if I didn't play well or I got beat. You know, it's not something you relish, but it's actually really worthwhile exercise.
Very useful. Very useful to watch. To go back and watch how you played.
Yeah, we were able to. We both, I think, looked at last night's tape from our 10-ball game.
Yeah.
Identified a couple of key errors that both of us made at important junctures that really swung the on a desktop. Oh, nice.
Yeah, and when you look at them, watching them, it's very obvious. Like for the one I was sharing with you, it's very obvious watching it from afar. You know, afterwards, but
yeah, I mean,
in the moment,
I think you get stuck. You're like you're
tunnel
thinking.
vision.
You got your thought pattern going on. You're going so deep in your thoughts that you don't even have the initial view of like what is this basic thing I'm doing here. So, like you can't see the wood for the trees almost.
Yeah, can't see the woods through the forest, right?
Yeah. So Scott missed the 8. Tried a very ambitious bank, and Jesse has the table back and a chance to steal.
Pretty promising here. I wonder if he's going to go for. He's going to take the back cut on the 14 to start.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I was thinking he was going to cut in the bottom right ball, which I can't see what it is right now. I think it's the 15, maybe.
He didn't even get in the jaws there, though.
No, yeah, I thought he was going to go like 15, 12, because then it would have shaped around nicely for short side on the 9.
Well, I think Scott's the rightful winner here. He deserves this.
Scott's been. He missed it.
Oh.
I was going to say Scott's been playing punish Scott for that.
Well, I mean, hopefully he's going to steal himself.
Yeah,
but
I think he's going to be just fine now. I think all the rust is knocked off, and he's grateful for the second chance here.
Tell me the pattern here. What do you play?
I play I play right now. You got a good angle. I go up high for the 12 next because you have an angle to get up there. If you go 12, 14, you're playing flat to get up on the 12.
That's what he's done.
Yeah.
That's what he's done.
But he can still do it. You just got to use a little more spin on the ball now. Oh, don't get behind the 9. Okay. Well, so so everything's long now.
Put the 9 in now.
Yeah. I don't know if you can see the 12.
I think he went about that the wrong way. You know, I would have definitely gone for the 14 because the 14 and 9 were lined up. So he could not play for the 9 in the corner. By playing for the 14, he could have got the cue ball in the middle of the table, had a chance to get on the 9 or the 12, plus he had the ball over the pocket.
Right.
So you go to get on the 12 straight away.
Yeah, I felt like the 12 was the second ball to shoot.
All the other three are down here.
He had the angle to get close to it.
I mean, it's easy, isn't it, when we're sitting here?
Well, he had the angle to just naturally head right towards it, so he could have got a lot closer to it where he could have shaped the rest of the table better.
Yeah.
Oh!
He's still got a pressure shot here.
You know what? How straight is this? Because the 8's high on the rail.
He's got to stun it. He can't roll it.
This is a tough stun right here. This is so straight. It's a tough stun.
Oh, he's above center striking.
Yeah. Oh, he hit that good. He had a little angle there. He hit that real good.
He's got to watch the scratch, though. The scratch in the cross corner is on. Whoa,
Right.
he dodged a bullet. Did old Jesse.
Kind of
lucky.
Jesse just got back from a bumper pool tournament, so he was used to hitting all the rails, putting the balls in.
Who's up next, please, Fran? Wayne and Tad. Okay, let's do that.
And Wayne's up next. Yeah, you got it. Okay. Wayne
so
and Tad.
Tad Thurman approaching the table to rack the balls. Jesse got lucky there. Lucky. But that's the thing. It's not about who makes the most mistakes, or it's just who makes the last mistake in this game. And on that occasion, it was Scott.
Yeah, I was really surprised Scott missed that ball because Scott has been playing pretty strong lately. You know, he's in a Tuesday night 9-ball APA league that I'm part of, and he has been playing really strong over there. Jumpin' James, yeah, Linda. James does have a lot of jump cues, and he uses them. I've seen him grab a cue and a jump cue, go up, position, get ready to jump, and then go grab a different jump cue. So he's got a diverse array of cues. Oh shoot. Doing what I said I wouldn't do. I'm eating peanuts. Oh, setting them down. So there's 16 games total here tonight. 16 racks that are played, and there's 4 players on each team. Each player plays each other once, making a total of 16 racks. The team that gets 9 wins the set for the night, but all games are still played. Tad with a dry break. Cue ball in a good position. A little bit of a cluster there with the 11, 13, 1, and 7. Can't tell if the 11-1 is wired. If it is, that might make for a good opening shot. Solves a problem right off the bat, and you could draw back a little bit for the 4 in the corner. But I don't know if it's wired or not. Can't tell from here. Wayne got a little kiss there on coming up. He was trying to go at that stack. And again, at the stack. Now, the 13, he can pick off the 13 when he wants, but the 11 is still blocked. If he clears the 15 first, he could play. He might be able to play 15, 13, 11.
Yeah, the 13 is right next to the 11,
maybe?
isn't it?
Yeah.
So you just need the right angle on that 11. So if you nudge the 3 now, use the 3 as a stopper.
Yeah, the 11's stuck still, though. You have to.
No, but then if you leave the right angle, you're going to run into it, aren't you?
Yeah, if you leave behind, like that.
Like that, yeah.
Well, yeah, as long as his cueing is not impeded by the 3, he's going to be pretty good here.
Well, he's got to try and play for the 9 here, whilst nudging the 11. So like the 9's a saver. Now, he's still got a shot at the 9. Yeah? So it's not ideal, but he's not dead in the water.
All right.
James, Jumping James. Yeah, he was, Jumping James was showing me some jumping techniques before this game started. He's going to scratch. Unlucky there. So he kept going until he could go no more. I've got Jesse bringing. He's opened up his dinner next to me. He's spilling it all over the floor. He's covered it in
Tad's.
Covered it in dressing.
Tad's he's looking pretty good here.
Yeah, but he's got to keep control of the cue ball.
Yeah, he can. With the exception of the 4 ball, he can just play middle table shape here and get all the way out. So he's just can always get funny on that 4, have a weird angle because it's in the middle of the table. So unless you get a good angle,
yeah, he's
you can
got
have some sort of weird cut or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's left himself an angle. He's okay. Getting straight on that wouldn't have been good. But
no, yeah, he's got a little back angle here, so he's going to come out maybe about 6 inches off that left long rail.
I played for the 3.
He played on it. He played on it, but that's okay. He can draw back for this side here, no problem.
Yeah, stop shot.
Yeah, he's out. He's going to get out. Oh, he might drift a little too close to his ball. No, he's good. Come down off the end rail.
He has to play off a rail.
Yeah, he's going to play down off the end rail. Even a bit of a tester here.
Yeah, this is a tester. The way to play this is dead weight, but we were looking at this earlier, Bill and I, and there's a definite roll towards the rail. If he plays this dead weight, he will miss.
Nice shot.
Give it a good old hit.
Nice shot.
Nicely done there.
Yep. Ties it up 1-1.
There we go.
And now, Mike, you're up.
Oh, am I?
Yeah, you're up. I'm number 4. You're number 3 tonight. You're the anchor.
Okay, so I'm going to mute my mic.
We're the visiting team, so Mike's the anchor tonight. He'll be the last match played in the event that we're in a tiebreaker, or in the event that we're hill, I should say. And Jumping James Garcia playing Mike Holt. Fairly even Fargos. The 10-point spread on the Fargos makes very little difference in a 1-rack race. You want to get on the headset, Fran? No?
I talked all day today.
Okay. All right, James Garcia to break 1-1.
Nothing done.
Avoided the scratch. Got a good spread here. 4-7, a little bit funny. Don't know if the four might pass the 9 on the short side. And yeah, I think the 4 can pass the 9 on the short side. And the 6 is definitely in a trouble spot up there on the left rail, snugged up near the 12 ball. So given the positions of the 6, 3, and 4, 7, I think stripes are going to be the better route to go. What are the openers here? So he's got the 14 in the bottom right corner. That's pretty much it. He could take the 10, but cue ball gets a little loose, shooting the 10 in, back cutting the 10. No need to go that route. So it looks like he'll do the 14. Just kind of draw it back up, draw it up at an angle towards the 1 ball. Be shooting the 10 ball next. Actually, it looks like the draw will probably come up more between the 1 and the 3. I think you want to suck this back and not disturb the 2. Don't let the 2 hit the rail and come back and get on the 8 or anything. That 8's nice and free right now. All right, he's okay. Maybe shoot the combo here. Don't like the angle on the combo, though. The 15's going to go in the wrong direction and get stuck on that rail, wedged under the 6 in the rail. So see if he can avoid that. Hit it nice and full, cheating the left side of the pocket with the 12. Yeah, he doesn't like it. Let's see. Can't put my glasses on here. I'm sorry. So it's Minko. Yes, Fran is sitting right next to me. I always try to get her on with me, but she never does come on. Fish, how are you doing? Rancho Mirage. Haven't seen you in a while. Hope all is well. Yeah, the combo wasn't looking attractive because the 15 was going to get stuck. So. I think Mike was hoping for a little bit of drawback on that to play the short side on the 13 in the upper left corner, but plenty of balls on the table still to adjust and adapt. Fran, we got Will saying hi. He used to play with the 2 girls, Sue and the gal in the wheelchair. What's her name? The
Will?
Gentleman's name is Will. He used to play with Sue and the lady in the wheelchair, and I know who the lady in the wheelchair is. She just won a national, but I don't remember. I'm not recalling the name.
I have her phone number in my book. Oh, God, it's an unusual name.
If anybody out there knows the name,
She's a
throw it out.
really pretty lady.
Yes, yeah, very beautiful, yeah.
Who else here is old like
I don't know her personally, but
Steve Aikens?
I know who she is. James scanning the table for a thorough out. I know he's going to start with the 3 ball. It's just where does he go from that 3? Oh, no, he's starting with the 1. Nice shot. But pretty much left shooting the 5. Kind of working against the, shooting in the opposite direction of where all the other balls are at, forcing a stiff follow or a stiff draw. Fran just stepped away to try to get the lady's name that you were referring to earlier, but she is, yes, she is going to Vegas. There was a fundraiser held, and in honor of Fran, so she has a week's free, week's stay at the Rio, and she will be playing in 2 events there at the BCA World. She's going to be playing in the Fair Match 8 ball, and she's going to be playing in the ladies 8 ball. Compliments of the BCA Metro League members through donation.
Get enough old timers around. That's her name.
It's Hydrid.
Yeah.
Hydrid. Hydrid is the name you were looking for, Minko.
Lance, she hung around with Sue Lance.
Her and Sue Lance. Thanks, Fran.
She was in an auto accident
Mm-hmm.
years ago.
Yes.
Have you ever
Okay. I have not. I've seen her many times. I have not met her. I've not had any interactions with her, but I've seen her and I know of her. Okay, James hit a little full. Hit the ball a little full and give him Mike another opportunity here. Mike still has the same combo to look at here. It still looks just as nasty as it did the first time. So I suspect he'll be shooting the 10. Yeah, that's it. Okay, good. So we got the name right. That's good. And Minko, Will will be in Vegas also. So
ask me his last name? I'm not.
Will, if you don't mind, it's up to you. You can throw your last name out there too, so Fran can. She's trying to.
Or is it Will Sen?
It's not Will Sen, no. So Mike was able to shoot the combo, and if you notice, he cheated the left side of that pocket. Quite. He actually rubbed it on the way in, and that was the only way you could hit that without losing the 15. Having that 15 get locked up near that 6. So that was a great shot. Okay, he's got a nice little angle here where he can hit the 9 in with a little high inside. Which those who don't know, so in this situation here, when we say high inside, that's going to be on the inside of the cut. So it's going to be a high left cue ball because the 9 ball is also cutting to the left. He was on an older email list, and you can look him up there. So Will, when you're in Vegas, they have if you haven't been there before, I don't know if you have or not, but they have the computer screens, the tournament board's computer screen. So you can search Fran's name, and you can see what table she's playing on, and then you can find her that way. She doesn't want witness. She doesn't want an audience watching her play, though. She's being pretty adamant about that right now. But it's a good way to figure out where she's at. Maybe hit her up in between matches. Should be a nice deep draw here. Okay, he just hit the stop shot. He's playing the short side all the way down the table. The angle here is just fine. The angle here is just fine, and just like a half a tip, quarter tip above center, just to promote a little bit of roll is all you need, and you don't need a strong shot here. Just kind of a pocket speed putt with a half tip above center, and cue ball should shape the 8 just fine for the same corner pocket. No English required unless you're going to aim for it, and just to help avoid any kicks or skids, as they're called. Yep, Brand's saying it needs to be perfect. I think he's there. I'm assuming the 8 passes the 7. Mike's looking at it like it might not. So maybe the 7's blocking part of the pocket. The 8 clears. Yeah, I think it does too. But Mike's looking. So if the 8 clears, Mike's looking at the bottom right pocket, that tells me that Mike's going to pound it and try to get some action off the cue ball. But I don't favor that shot because it makes making this ball a lot more difficult. Makes for good viewing though if he makes it. Yeah, so see, that was good right there. That's good enough. Yeah. It's a little bit of a tester, but he has the shot. And by not absolutely pounding it, he was able to ensure that he had a higher percentage of making the prior shot. Nice shot. Well done. Okay. Nice job, Mike. So we have a 2-1 lead right now. And I am up, and I am playing Bill.
Okay, I'm back in the box, everybody. That was a real thriller. A really enjoyable game there with James. Had my chance for the run out early on, and just the missed 10 ball. Just let me talk about that while it's in my mind. I know it's not my game right now, but I like to comment. I just happened to, when I played the previous shot, finish dead straight on the 10. I always wanted to take the 10 so I could get the 9 out of the way in this bottom right corner, and I was dead straight on it, so I thought, oh, it's just a stop shot. I got it down. as I was down, I'm thinking to myself, oh, you're not very far down here. You're sort of like, you're still half stood up. And that thought going through my mind should have triggered the reset button, and I didn't. I carried on and played the shot. So the golden rule for all you pool players out there, I'm sure you know this already. If you're not completely set, if you're not 100%, you must get up, reset, get back down. That's my lesson there. All you got, I call it the drill. You just got to do the drill. Fortunately, though, James gave me a chance, and I was able to hold it together long enough to get out. So now, my teammate Brian is at the table. This is the last rack of round one. Round one, of course, the home team breaks. Round two coming up. Games 5 through 8. It'll be the away team, breaking. So, hey, Fran, this is Will. I used to play with you, two girls, Sue and the gal in the wheelchair. Hey, hang on a minute. I'm going to speak to Fran. Fran, I've got a message here from a guy. He says, do you know? Has somebody told you? Oh, Brian read them out to you. Yeah. Okay, yeah. He's saying that he used to play with you two girls, Sue and the girl in the wheelchair. Yeah. Yeah, he's got, yeah. Yeah, Will. His name's Will. He's going to be in Vegas, so we'll all be there together. Fran and I are driving up driving over on the Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday the 17th. We'll be there. We're going to go early in the morning, get there around about midday. Brian is playing in the Swanee. We hope he's still in the Swanee. It concludes Tuesday night, but we're going to go over to Griff's, check out some action over there. But yeah, look for us. We'll have the big grey Mercedes Sprinter van in the car park outside the conference theatre. Brian calls the 4. Yeah, it'd be nice to see you, Will. Looks a bit tight, this. I don't know if he's actually trying to put it directly in or if he's going to graze off the 2. I think he tried to graze off the 2. I detected a little movement in the ball as it went past. Is that the 15 stripe that it was next to, or the 14? That one.
That's the one down here is the 12 and then the 15.
15, yeah. I can't tell the difference between the brown and the green, you see, especially on the stripes. I'm better on the solids, funnily enough, but the stripes, I find it hard. Yeah, so as he played the 4, I just saw the 15 move a little, so I think he ended up grazing the 15, which is why he didn't make the 4. I think so. I don't think it went in directly. Yeah. Yeah. Is that hot tea you're drinking there, Fran?
Well, it's not hot anymore, but yeah, it's tea.
It's tea.
Uh-huh.
There you go. What is it?
Tea.
Lipton tea.
Lipton tea with vanilla creamer.
That's not a bad idea. I fancy a hot tea.
Oh yeah, you want one?
It's pretty cold. I might go and get myself one.
Oh, I'll get you one. Do you want any? They've got the flavored French vanilla creamer.
Oh, no, just the tea. Yeah, just the hot tea. Yeah. Thanks, Fran. That's very kind of you. It's pretty chilly here in On Cue. Pretty cold outside, actually. Just out there a little minute ago getting my sandwich from Deli Belly. Okay, what are you going to do here? So the 4, 2, 6, all over there. The 2, 4, and 6, the challenges for solids. He's got a little angle here on this 7, but you can't do an awful lot with it. If you try to draw back, I think you're going to hit the 8. You might be able to just get off the inside. He's going top spin though. Looks like top and left. Okay, he's squeezed through the gap, so he's now got the 3. And he has an angle here. He can get over to the left side of the table. Wouldn't be the worst thing in the world if he had to play the 4-2 combination. Let's see if he's going to try and get into him or just play shape on that. Okay, try to move things, and he has done. That's worked out great. the combo is now much better in line, and the 6 has been liberated from its prison on the side rail. So he can play this. Hopefully the 4 stays nearby. Bit of right English. Oh dear. What happened? Completely lost control of the balls there, I'm afraid. I mean, it looked like he was cutting that much more of a steep angle than I thought was necessary from my vantage point, but he knows best. He's at the table. So there's nothing left for him here. He's in a little trap between the rock and a hard place. I think he's got to kind of like play the cue ball this way and just try and leave it on the bottom rail here. Safety is the order of the day, I think. Okay, so he's left the 11 and the 13. I personally think the safety where he just rolled off the 4 and put the cue ball down here on this short rail might have been a bit safer. He wouldn't have had his hand on the table. He would have had to play off the rail. These 2 long shots would have been extremely difficult. But we all see the game differently. And as it happens, Bill's missed that. So Brian's going to take the 6 on here. He needs to get some left English on the cue ball. Yeah, but I think, yeah, he's got to negotiate the traffic and try and get the cue ball over to the right side of the table. So I think you do need the left English here. Yeah, he's rattled it. That could have been worse, you know, considering he missed. So it's a second bite at the cherry for Bill. He's going to go for the 11 here. And he can play this as a slow roll. If it doesn't go in, he's going to be leaving it dead safe. If it goes in, he's going to have a chance to play the 13. After which he'll take the 10. Then he'll get the 12 and the 15 as his last 2 balls. So he's in a good, strong position here if this drops in. But even if he misses it, he's not selling anything out. Unless he scratches, of course, which he nearly did. So now I think the shot for Brian here is just to roll to the 4 ball. Just roll to the 4. The 4 will bounce off the rail a little, leave the cue ball on the bottom rail. There'll be very, very little for Bill to go up. You just got to play the 4 dead weight. Yeah, you just want the cue ball on the rail after this shot. Okay, so didn't quite work out. He's hit it very thin on the right. So Bill's safety zone is behind the stack of 4 balls. If he can get the cue ball somewhere below the right center pocket. So I think he's going to play the 10 towards the top left and try and get the cue ball to cross over and finish on the right side of the table. Well, he didn't do that. He's happy to let Brian see these balls. I think you slow roll to the 6. Yeah, that's it. Just slow roll to the 6. You're trying to hit the 6 almost full ball this time. You want the 6 and the cue ball to stay there. I don't know why he would do that. Yeah, that's the shot. That's the shot. That really is the shot. Exactly. The only problem Brian's got is that the 2 and the 6 are kind of like lined up.
Yeah.
So any position he gets left over here, he's not going to have a direct shot. He might have to play the combo. but the combo is on from here. He may be able to go rail first. That would be better. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if you play rail first, the cue ball's probably going to leak away a little, but it will still be possible. Did he call the 6? Yeah, I think he called the 6. Yeah, you see, I told you to leak out to there. So he can still make this, but the 8 goes in this same pocket. So he's just got to drop it in, and the cue ball will automatically go to that right position. The only thing he's got to be careful of, he doesn't lose the cue ball too far down the table. That's the risk here. But if you make the 4, you're bound to be on the 8. Yeah, just got to cut it in. Okay, that's going to fall. And he has this chance now. He's dead straight. I'd like to see a firm shot here, a positive shot like a punch, not a slow roll. Punch done. Yeah, that'll do. So the first round ends. Well played. And it ends with the 3-1 scoreline. So can you, thanks. Can you tell me who's up next, Fran? No, it's not. It can't be Jesse. It must be Wayne. Yeah, Wayne. Round 2 with your away team, right? Wayne here. Yeah, so it's Wayne and Scott. Yeah, put your spectacles on. So Brian just sat down next to me. I've passed on your compliments, Linda. Yeah, I've had it on the website for a while. Fran's talking about the advert for the. Yeah, I did that. I had a countdown until the the entry date closed. Subscriptions are closed now. You can't sign up anymore. So yeah, Fran was just querying that Vegas advert I've got in the top left-hand corner of the screen. And I did have a Fran's website, incidentally. Let's do something about that. Let's put that up. Let me go to titles, starting. Okay, we're going to change it now. So this that's going up here is Fran's website, www.metrobcapool.com. So that right there, folks, is the web address for Fran's League. Where we're going to put it? Let's put it over here. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, that's the website you want to check out for any information. And let me just change this a little too. I'm going to just get rid of that. And then bring this
All right.
over here. We're actually going to get rid of that as well.
Oh, these peanut butter mountain mixed peanuts are pretty good, but I'm not allowed to eat them when I'm on the mic here.
Yeah, crunch.
Yeah, what are the calories on these things?
I think they'll probably be higher than you think because of that.
They are,
the peanut butter.
Quarter cup, 160 calories. I've probably had 3/4 of a cup of them, so I should probably wrap it up.
Yeah, nuts are good though. Source of minerals, some essential minerals within those things. Magnesium, selenium, all of that kind of good stuff. But I think they say you should eat like a handful of nuts a day, right?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah. Like 8 almonds or something.
Oh, I love almonds. I like raw almonds. I like them when they're
Yeah.
unsalted and just totally
Yeah.
raw.
I have almond milk in a daily protein shake, and I put a little bit of almond butter in at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Really nutty flavor. And then I'll occasionally munch on a few mixed nuts at night. So here we go. Okay, that's a little clearer. So I guess Wayne's break came up dry, and Scott's now making merry at the table. I'm trying to get his leg over here. Not easy. He makes the 3. Now I think that 2 does it go all the way down? I think it does.
The
right?
the 2 clears, the 2 passes.
Yeah.
Is he gonna keep the cue ball up table there to keep that angle on the 1? I think so, huh?
Yeah.
I don't know if this does a 7. No, the 7 doesn't pass. So.
No, I don't think it goes.
So he can shoot 1 and then 7 on the side, 7 on the right side, maybe.
But he's lined up on the 7, but
Yeah, I think he overshot it. He doesn't have the 1 anymore. Yeah, he's kind of stuck here.
do you know it? Is that 7's not cuttable in the bottom right? Is it?
No, the 7 doesn't pass the 9. He's seeing if there's a cross bank available, but there's a lot of balls down there, so I don't think that's available.
Yeah, he's also, I think, just checking to see if he's got a tiny edge on the 1.
You know, he may be looking at. You know what he can do for a safe is if he.
I think he's got an edge.
Well, if he hits the high side of the 1 and he
he's
can.
called the bottom left corner.
Okay.
He thinks he can hit it.
All right. Well, he's playing offense because he could hit the 1 and tuck up under the 13 and get in between the 13 and the side pocket with the cue ball.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good save.
He had loads of it.
He was just playing full offense there.
But do you see how thick he hit it?
Yeah, he hit it real thick.
He
Yeah.
could have easily potted that.
Yeah.
Easily, if he hit it that thick. That was like halfway down the road.
Right. Yeah.
So not a bad leave. It's a strange shot that Wayne's playing.
You think is this?
I mean, he's kind of a bit loose there. That cue ball to come so.
He was a little quick, wasn't he?
Well, also he seemed to be a little frustrated that he didn't have a shot.
Yeah.
So he just kind of like played it quick. If he was going to play a safe, he could have just played directly onto the 12 and guaranteed safe. But the way he's hit it there, it could easily have leaked out and left.
Well, he did leak out because. Oh no, I'm sorry.
He could have left the 7. That's
Yeah,
what I'm saying.
Scott's solid, so no. Yeah, so Wayne does have a good safe still.
But more by fortune than judgment.
Yes. You got yourself a tea tonight, huh?
You got myself a hot tea.
What is it? Is it a black tea, green tea?
Yeah, black tea, that's it. Just a black tea. Looks pretty hot. Yeah, that's super hot. I might just leave it here. Is that okay if I leave the lid off for
That's
a minute
fine.
or two?
Yeah, yeah.
Just watch. You don't tip it all over the control suite.
I'll try not to sneeze right on top of it either. Just gonna sit here and just smell the
fragrance.
the fragrance of the tea.
Okay, so Wayne's in here.
Yeah. So
where's the cue ball?
So he still has a little issue here, I think, with the 10 ball.
I think once the 12's gone, there's no issue.
Okay, the 10, yeah, the 10 passes the 1. Okay, yeah, it does for sure. Yeah. So he's just got to get down. So yeah, he's gonna
play forward
go
here.
9, 12. Oh, he didn't quite.
He can take the 13, go mop up those 2 balls down there.
Yeah.
Actually, the 10 might be useful to nudge out the 8 because the 8's kind of tied up.
Yeah.
Right. It does.
It does once the 12's gone.
Yeah, 13. 14, 11. But then all the while you're leaving yourself that tricky positional shot until the last minute to get on the 12. So
Yeah, I
don't think he's got much choice.
No, he doesn't have much choice now, but yeah, I don't like having to come back down for that 12.
I'm just going to take a comfort break because I'm up next.
All right. So Wayne's going to come around. He's probably going to come up high all the way up center of table or higher. Oh, he went for it to bust out a little bit. Yeah. He went to break him out a little bit. And he's unfortunately doesn't have any great shot on one of his stripes. Maybe thin the 10, put the cue ball up all the way up, use the 14 and the 11 as blockers against the 7, forcing the you could probably get a block on the 1 as well. Just cue ball up high. Cue ball up high, use the 14 and 11 as blockers. That's what he's done. Oh, he Okay, Wayne's got opportunity here to win this rack. Oh, missed the shot. Is he going to leave the shot here on the 1? Didn't quite leave the 7. So steep angle, little angle shot on the 1, but natural shape for the 7 and the side. Just going to come around with the 1. Maybe use that second long rail. I think I would on the left side. Scott grabbing an extension. Oh, a little bit of an overcut there on the bank, on the cross bank. All right, Wayne should get out here. Just don't want to come up short. So, cue ball speed coming down at the 8, coming down at the length of the 8, always expecting a little bit of an overroll like that, and should be good to go here. Slow down. Ah, he's perfect. He's perfect. All right. And we got 4-1. And we got Mike up.
Mike is breaking.
Mike and who?
Mike and Tad.
Mike and Tad. Fran, the score is 4-1, right?
I'm sorry.
Score is 4-1.
Yep.
Yep. Okay. All right. Just confirming scores 4-1. What's up? Yeah, 4-1, rack 6. You got a mouse head right now, or what? You all right? Sore? Says he's sore. From you. Yeah.
Oh, it's okay, Jess.
I was wondering. All right, had a little side banter going on over here. Not appropriate for this family program. Huh?
You should have hired a girl for it.
Yeah. All right, I might have missed a couple of chats here. The 10 did not go by the 1. We have a redacted message, and it doesn't matter now. So sorry I didn't jump in on that, Ron.
I think you got yourself riled up.
The little chat box here on the monitor is really small. I try to keep an eye on it as much as I can, but sometimes I go a minute or two without looking. My apologies. All right, Mike with the, looks like it was the 14 that went down on the break. Can open up with the 10 or the 12 or the 4 or the 6. So plenty of options available. Got the 1-9 tied up. I think the 9 is blocking the 1 from going in the corner, but maybe not.
And I hate pool players. What do you want?
If we didn't like it, we wouldn't give a shit.
I like that.
Yeah, thanks, Ron. I just missed it earlier. Sorry, my bad. So yeah, the 1-9 is really the only issue, and based on the orientation of the 1 and the 9, the 1 is more favorable for having an open shot after the breakout, since the 9 naturally wants to push down to the end rail, and the 1 wants to stay in the, near the foot spot of the table here. So solid should be the choice here. Oh, opening shot missed. Wide open, but a new cluster has formed. Well, at least the 9 ball's gotten tied up a little bit. 2 ball still goes on the short side. I still favor solids here. A little bit off on the angle here. Cue ball's going to either drift down into no man's land, or he can play the short side of the 2, which is what he's looking at now. So that was a nice shot right there. It's well done. Right on, Ron. Yeah, this is Mike's Moth-like channel. This is his personal YouTube channel that he's been building up subscribers and momentum with here with the pool scene. And man, you should see the setup that he has here. It's quite nice. It's easy to keep score, easy to update all of these names and Fargos and the score. So Mike puts a lot of effort into this, and that was a decent recovery there by Tad. So he's going to more than likely take the 2-ball now. Take the 2-ball. You know, you can hit this 2-ball with a forward cue ball softly and push the 9 up on the rail, giving you a shot on the 5 and making the 9 a little bit more complicated. Hit it a little hard, but he's good though. He's good. He's got a little angle here, so he can get out of the corner. He can get out of the corner going forward. He was more of a stun there, but this is a great angle to go from 7 to 4. Just got to watch that side pocket scratch on the left side. Yeah, that looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. Tough on the 8, just got to accept the short side cut into the bottom right corner. Don't really know. Yeah, there's no. Looks like it's too big of a shot. And with the 13 and 11 in that upper right part of the table, it's too big of a shot to try to go around 3 rails to play the short side of the 8 into the upper left corner. I think you just gotta take your medicine here and just mentally prepare now to shoot the 8 to the right corner pocket, to the bottom right corner pocket. Like just know now that that's what I want to shoot. So when you shape this ball, you're prepared for it when you get to it. Yeah, so he's already thinking that's what I want to shoot. So there's a big difference between shooting the ball before that with a mindset like that, as opposed to shooting and then seeing this and saying, oh gosh, I got to shoot this. No, you were already ready for it. Wow, nice swish. Nice shot. Tad holding the score for the pool boys. So the score is 4-2, and I am up again.
So here we go, folks. This is for a break and run from Brian Wroolie. Oh, press the button a little bit prematurely. Let's hope I don't jinx him. There it is. That's a break and run from Brian Wroolie. Yeah. Well done, Brian. So a nice break and run from team captain Brian Wroolie there. There we go. Nice break and run. Awesome, Ron. You're watching from Spencerville, Ohio. Hey, Wayne. There's somebody watching from Ohio here. Is that Ohio? Is that where you've? Oh, you were Colorado, weren't you? Sorry, I'm mixing him up. Yeah, there we go. So next up, it's going to be Jesse Sturm versus Bill Adams. And the score is now 5-3, is that correct? Are you sure there too? Okay, so it's 5-2 then, okay.
All right, yeah, winner, chicken dinner on the $5.
Hey, look at that, Brian, you got some compliments there.
All righty.
This is Ron Hahn from Ohio, Spencerville. He's thanking us for the stream.
Ohio.
He's watched. He says he's watched Mike and Wayne play in tournaments before. 5-2. Yeah, that's right.
Thank you, Ron. Yeah,
thank you, Ron. We appreciate it.
Yeah, it's just a really good. That was just a good table layout, right? You know,
don't sell yourself short, Brian.
It was a good table layout. That was a good break, and it was a good table layout. So.
Yeah, you did a good job holding it together.
Yeah, my opening shot, I went around that 11 ball, and I wasn't expecting to do that, so can't say it was 100% controlled. But the opening shot, I didn't hook myself, didn't get stuck, and I was able to continue.
See, that's the thing. When you do these nice breaks, and my game previous with Tad, you get a nice break, ball goes down, and I had a pretty good table. It's all about that first ball. It wasn't straightforward.
Yeah.
And that's the one, in the end, I was steering the cue ball.
Yeah.
And took my mind off the 7 a little bit and missed. And, of course, a player like Tad is just going to run out.
Yeah.
So don't do yourself short. It's about maintaining concentration, especially that first ball after the break.
Right.
Because that's the one where it's so easy to mess up because there's a lot of obstacles.
And, it's easy to get stuck because there's still a lot of balls on the table.
Exactly. Yeah. And if you can crack that one, solve that puzzle, then the road can open up in front of you, and you did a great job there. So let's see what Jesse can do. Ron Hahn said, thanks for the stream. I've watched Wayne and Mike playing tournaments before. Awesome watching from Spencerville, Ohio. I've been a subscriber for quite a while. Nice break and run, Brian. Unfortunately, I've got to get to sleep.
All right, Ron. Well, thanks for tuning in from all the way from Ohio.
Ron,
it's great to have you.
Yeah. Give your chickens a little bit of extra grain for me. Hope they give you some nice eggs. And we really appreciate you. We really do.
Yeah,
so thank you. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for being a subscriber. And thanks for commenting. We really appreciate it. So have a good night. Hope to see you again soon. People like Ron are the reason why we do this stream. So, folks, if you're out there and you'd like to subscribe, we'd really appreciate it. And if you're out there watching, we'd always like it if you give us a little hello, tell us where you're watching from, and it's all good interaction for us. Meanwhile, however, Jesse's making his way through this rack, Brian. This is off the break, right? This is off the break, I believe, yeah. So the only problem he's got is the 2 ball is frozen to the 9 round down there. He needs to do a breakout, really.
Well, he opened it up, but well, he has the one. Well, he can't see the one though either.
He's hooked. Yeah. He's unlucky there, you know. If he catches that 9 full ball, he's on the 1 and the 2 gets sprung free from the trap.
Yeah.
So he's got to go rail first here, slight swerve, long rail first, and hope that the left English he puts on the cue ball somehow gets him over to the 2.
Right.
Hey.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough to play this out right now.
Yeah.
You know, the 2 and the 9 are blocking that one rail kick on the 1.
I think you kind of committed here. You've got to go for something.
Yeah, I think you can actually still get a swerve around the 10 and then play the long rail first and maybe get the 1. The 1's a little bit far out of that pocket, though, so it's you would have to hit it so thin, so you really are running the risk of
missing altogether.
Of missing and fouling, yeah, which you don't want to do. So
you don't, but having said that, let's say he fouls. The 9 is safe, so I'd go for it.
Yeah.
You know. Okay, if he fouls and breaks the 9 out, then maybe he's going to lose the rack. But
yeah, he'll shoot the 14.
Oh, he doesn't need to swerve. He can go just a lot of left.
Yeah, well,
he did need to swerve.
He missed that by about an inch.
Oh no, he missed it.
And he freed up the 9.
And he freed up the 9. That's the worst case scenario that I was discussing.
Yeah. Yeah. So what ball do you open up with, Mike? I open up with the 10 ball myself, but.
No, actually, I take the 12, then I take the 11, get rid of them, and they're gone. And off the 11, I get to the 13, and then I come back up and finish those. But he's doing it a different way.
Yeah, I mean, does the 1 block the 10 right now?
So
now you got to play short side on the 10, and the 8's a big traffic ball, and the 1's blocking the pocket. So I would have started off with the 10 on the side.
I totally get what you're saying, Brian. I think he could maybe follow forward a bit here and get the 10 in the top left. If he were to, he's not even looking at that. So he's slightly off angle on the 11. That's no good for him. Now the 12, he's looking to see where he leaves himself to be on the 10. So he's going to do a dead weight drop shot.
I think he's got a little angle here. So I think he's going to come around, maybe able to play the 10 in the left side pocket. Well, he's going to play the 10 in the upper left corner now.
Yeah.
So he was able to get on that ball okay. That was a little bit worrisome for him getting out with that ball, but he's perfect. That worry's gone now.
He's perfect
now. He's just got to shoot out. Oh,
he's missed
little full. And the 2 passes the 9. I think it does. Jesse's going to confirm. You'll tell by his body language.
So what do you do here, Brian?
Well, he's looking closely, but I think it does pass. Yeah, he's.
You take the 2 now?
No, the angle's too steep. You can get better shape on the 2 with the 1. Yeah, see. Yep.
Okay, he's a bit far away from it.
Yeah, but.
He's got to be careful with the cue ball here. He doesn't want to follow forward and go behind the 9. He's got to watch out.
Yeah, it's a tough one because you want to go forward a little bit, but you definitely don't want to get stuck behind the 9. And you don't want to punch hard here because I think he's already kind of got a partial block with the 9 ball. Yeah, see, he had a partial block with the 9 ball.
Yeah.
So.
And he ran into the 9 there, but only by playing it at that pace.
Yeah, so the softer hit would have been better, but he would have had a shot on the 8 had the 2 dropped.
Yeah, what he actually did, he put the 2 into the long rail. That's how come he got that angle to kiss the 9. So he wasn't 100% accurate.
So this is pretty good here because I don't think he can swerve around and hit it and get it in. And if he does...
Do you know what I think you could do here? Do you know what he could do? He could actually just pocket the 11. Pocket the 11.
Yeah, that's not a bad call, actually.
What's he going to do?
Yeah, you know, that's the one, that outside of the box thinking, that's one thing that I don't do enough of, because, I kind of like that. In an intentional foul right now. And
pocket the 11.
Pocket the 11 and just force your opponent to
break
figure
them
it
up.
out. Yeah, break it up, figure it out.
What's he going to do?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think if he pockets the 11.
Yeah, if you're playing, people in the 650 plus range, that's probably not the right choice. But for here, that's definitely the right choice. It's definitely a feasible shot. Yeah, I didn't like the Z shot. I thought about that. The reason I didn't like it was because even if he'd have made it, he probably would have been stuck behind those stripes for the 8 ball. No, let him.
All right. Let him play out. Yeah, it's too late now anyway. Yeah, but he's opened them all up now.
Yeah, he opened them up. Yeah, but even if he would have made it clean, he more than likely at that pace he would have been jumping for the 8.
Yeah, I saw.
So that's why I didn't like the Z shot. I thought about that early on, and I thought, no, that's not a good choice.
I saw no value. The value is in getting rid of
I liked your choice.
Because then Bill was compelled to do something with those balls. Okay, he could have tried to come up with a clever hook. Right. But it wasn't easy where they were.
Right.
He has to hit a rail.
I think what I would have done had I been Bill in that scenario is I would have comboed the 9-2 in and let the cue ball roll forward and stay behind the 10. So he would have had to jump for the 8.
Yeah.
Then he's forced to shoot at the 8 that he's hooked on.
Yeah.
And
your ball's over the pocket.
Yeah.
Your last ball.
Your last ball's in the open, all by itself. So
yeah, that would have been
a game winner. Yeah.
I think so. Yeah. That was a nice tee.
The coulda, woulda, shouldas of pool.
Yeah, it's always easy. I mean, for us to sit here pontificating.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Like, oh yeah, this is the best shot. That's the best shot. It's always the best shot when you're on the sidelines. When you're in the arena, it's totally different. Exactly. You never miss a ball when you sat in the chair. Is Jesse back in here now?
Jesse is back in.
How did he manage that?
I don't know, but he called did he just call a safe? Jesse did not want to play that out, huh? I'm kind of surprised at that.
I don't get it.
You could have drew all the way down the end table, right down. You could have stunned with the stun draw. You could have came right down over the foot spot and shaped the 8 for the upper right corner. I'm surprised he didn't take that 2 ball.
I thought it was on. I thought it was.
He had a clear shot on the 2. He just felt like he was going to run it on the 9, but you could have stun drew it away from it.
He might not get another chance.
Yeah, he'd be all right. He's going to keep playing safe now. It's just there was an opportunity there. He's still favored right now because the 9 ball's so bad. Jesse's still favored.
Wow.
But I think Bill's going to call safe and try to put the cue ball on the left end rail.
I think so, yeah, but he's got to watch out.
Why would Bill shoot the 11 in right now?
He's trying to kind of touch the 9 and hook him behind the 9 that way. Bill wants to put the 9 closer to the 2.
Yeah, that's a little risky because as long as he cuts it at the 2, that's okay. But if he tries to bump it and do this, he could sell out.
He's gotten away with it now.
Yeah. Now, if I know Jesse well enough, he's going to go for the kick and kick it in.
That's so difficult.
Yeah, and if he gets on the wrong side of the ball, it's a guaranteed scratch.
Oh, guaranteed, 100%.
So.
Once again here, I might be tempted to just put the 11 in.
Yeah, I'm really surprised that last time he had the 2 ball that he just didn't like what he saw.
Yeah.
And it's hard for us to see from over here that exact angle. Yeah.
It must have been.
It's hard to see. Maybe he felt like if he'd have drew, maybe he felt like it was going to scratch in the bottom left corner.
Or maybe it was thinner than it looked. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, like maybe he just.
We'll get his opinions after the game.
Yeah.
But for now, you've got to get yourself out of this situation. I play 2 rails. I don't try and pot the 2. I just try and rest on it. He's gone 1 rail.
Ooh, that was close.
You know what's nice about that is he's not left the 9.
He hasn't left the 9, but the 9 can go past the 2 now.
So Bill's going to go for this.
Bill's going to go for this. I would. Because he can't really play safe on the 2 anymore.
Well, he could.
It's out far.
But this time,
you got to be perfect on the left.
The kick is easy this time.
Yeah, and the kick's a lot easier.
Yeah. He has to. Yeah.
Got to go for it.
And he can get that 9 through the gaps.
Yeah, the 9 will go through the gaps. It'll tiki off the 2 and go in.
But this is do or die.
Yeah.
It's there. Nicely done. And now he's just got to make sure he gets this into the rail.
Yeah.
Don't want to cut it too thin. You err on the side of hitting it thicker than thinner.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I agree. Like the 2 is such a big helper right here. You just hit it on the left point and it'll go in. Yeah, see? Yeah.
Yeah.
See, he's
Guess he had,
got a little bit.
he had the chances. I mean, he can't complain.
The queuing's a little funny here.
Yeah, I don't see him missing, Brian.
No, actually, he can cue it just fine.
Well deserved win
All
there.
right. So Bill got that one. Now it's a 5-3 match score. I need to take a break. I need to go find a phone charger out of my car.
Okay, so both Brian's off to find a phone charger. I'm playing, so there's nobody to actively commentate. So I'm going to leave the mic open so you get a little bit of room noise. And someone will be back with you shortly. Thanks.
Okay, I'm back. So yeah, so it sounds like it was I missed all this. I was out looking for a charger for my phone. Sounds to me like there was a dry break and then a almost table run by Mike, but he came up short on the 8, hit the 8 a little full, and now Scott's got a big opportunity here with the balls all in the open, no real problems. See if he can hold it together and get all the way out. Closing the gap on the lead that Spin Doctors has right now. And my phone charger is not charging my phone because it is too low also. Wonderful. What's that? Okay. Tad has the break. So me and Tad are next, and Tad has the break. But this rack's not over yet. Mike's just got to bear down on this shot here. There are no safes. It's just got to make the ball. Oh, nice shot. Nice shot by Mike. Well done. So the score now is 6-3, and Tad has the break against me, Brian Wroolie. Stay tuned.
Okay. So I'm pleased with that performance, even though I didn't get out when I wanted to. But hey, I managed to cut a nice 8 in to get the win. So that's good. Can we just confirm the score, friend, please? I've got 6-3 on mine. Okay, so it is in fact 6-3. We're into rack 10. So still in round 3. So the home team are breaking here, and then it's going to be round 4. It's going to be us, the away team, will be breaking last round. So Tad here looking at the stripes. Everything in the open, I must say. Sounded like a little bit of a miscue, that. I don't know.
He forgot to take it off.
Right. So he's going for the 13. Here in the bottom left, bottom right, sorry. Nice, 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 nice. Very good. Looks to be pretty flat on the 9 here, though. So he's got to draw straight back, I think. Oh, he's managed to get some kind of stun action on, and you know, I think that'll go. It will pass the 1, won't it? The 15 will just about squeeze in. He's not got the whole pocket, but you know, I think he's going to take the 11 instead. But I think he's making a mistake here. I think he should take the 15 now. But he's potted it. He's gone all the way over. And he's on the rail, slightly diagonally on the rail. So he's got a tough shot on the 10. I think the 12's a little easier. He might take the 12, and then he can try and hold for the 10 in the left side. If he takes the 10, he's going to go forward. The 12 won't pass the 3. It won't go in the top corner. So I think maybe the 15. He's going for the 15. Yeah. Yeah, this is actually the shot. He should have taken a minute ago, but this will work if he gets it. That's a real nice stroke. Now he's going to finish. Okay, he's going to have to take the 12 in the corner. He's okay here. He's worked this out well. His challenge, however, is where he's going to put the 8. I'm not sure if the 8 will pass the 3 into the bottom right corner where his hand is. So he might need a little angle on the... Oh, he's missed. That's going to drop in the side. Oh, no. Oh. Well, he's had a bit of fortune there, you know. Because I think that may have blocked the 3. Plus, he's left Brian really awkward queuing. He's tree-topped over the 3. So he can only take the 2. He has to take the 2 here. So he's got to make sure of this and drop on the 6. You've just got to make sure of this. No heroics. Okay, and that means he's a little flat here, so he's got a slight problem again. Because you can't really do an awful lot. Can't do an awful lot with the cue ball. Once again, it's a must make. You can't afford to give the table back. Okay, so he can take the 4 if you can see it. Yeah. Yeah, no, I don't know if the 3. Well, let's have a little look. Where's my remote control? Okay, let's just quickly zoom in here. So you can see there that 3 doesn't look as though it'll go directly. He's looking at it though. I think he's going to go for the 3. I mean, it's definitely not got a hole pocket, that's for sure. Now he's looking at something else here. Yeah, I mean, it's tough. There is a shot that he could play. He could just roll forward off the 1 and play the 1 and just finish behind the 5, so he snookers tad on the 10. But that's precision play. I think he's looking. Is he looking to see if he can get the 3 in? Oh, what's this? What is he doing? Wow. He made it, but how's the shape? Oh, he's finished on the 5. He's done well. He's done very well there. Now he's got to get perfect on the 1. I'd like it if he'd actually walk around and look at the 1, because he needs to know exactly where he wants to be to get precision on that 8. I mean, he could do a stop shot on the 1, or try and get the cue ball where the 5 is now. That would be nice. Nice shape. Stop shot. Oh, he's come over. Well, he's done okay. He's got a little bit of left English on this cue ball. Kiss, the 12. Okay, that kiss on the 10 rather has helped. It's still a skinny one. He's got to make this. You just got to gather yourself here. Just got to watch this left center as well. That's there. Nicely done there, Brian. That's a good win there for Brian. Takes it to 7-3. So Fran's letting us know that it's Jesse James up next. Jesse v. James. We like that. So James will have the break. There's a couple more games left in this round. Round 3, and then we'll move on to the final round where the visitors spin doctors will have the break for the last 4 racks. So with it being 16 racks played, it's a race to 9. So spin doctors needing 2 more of the remaining 6, including this one, to take the match. Just having a little laugh and a joke with Randy Tickner from Beverly's team, Beverly Cook. She's playing there, the underdogs, right? Yeah, they're playing on the adjacent table. So is this all off the break from James? I guess it is, yeah. So I do apologize. My mind was not on the game right there. Brian's coming to take a seat after his epic win. Hey, Brian.
Hey, how's it going?
Well played there.
Hey, thank you.
That was a real nice finish.
Yeah, it felt good.
So is this from the break that James is on here? Look, I think it is, right?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't seen.
I was distracted talking to Randy, but I've not seen Jesse at the table.
No.
And he's only got one stripe left.
Yeah, but he's in a little tough position here.
I think it's a bank in the corner, isn't it?
Well, it is, but the cue ball's going to go up table. He can't bank in the corner and hold for the 8. You know,
he
he's
has to go up and down.
He's going to go up and he has to go up and around the the 2, 4, 7, and that's
he has to finish by that 6 ball somewhere.
Yeah. So it's not just about making the bank. It's about it's really strong possibility of getting stuck behind that 3-ball cluster up there.
Well, stage 1 of that challenge is to. Unfortunately, I've got to sleep. 11:48. That was wrong.
Those are old.
Yeah, old messages. So,
if there's anybody watching that is able to chat, chime in, say hi, let us know where you're at. Love to talk to you.
We always love getting messages from our viewers, and I can see there's 17 of you watching right now live. So, of you 17, who is a subscriber? Who's a newbie? We'd be very grateful if you consider subscribing. Shoot, damn
James T. Yeah, well, there's a lot to consider in this shot, James. So I can appreciate wanting to see the game progress, but yeah, there was a lot going on. See, that was what was always the worry, was getting hooked like that.
That was exactly as my colleague Brian just predicted. He almost made the bank, but made a kiss and finished completely hooked. So would have seen one of the James jump specials, I think.
Yeah, he definitely would have got the jump cue out. James is a very good
he's not
jumpster. Was that what you'd call it, a jumpster?
I call him a jumper.
Jumper, okay, yeah. I guess.
Yeah, jumper.
Mine's got more of a
jumpster.
More grit to it.
Yeah.
A jump.
He's an accomplished jumpster.
Yeah, jumpster.
A master of the jumpster arts.
Yeah.
But he's not just got one jump stick. I think he's got multiple jump sticks in
that
little bag of his.
He does. He has a few in his bag, and I've even seen him come up to the table with one jump cue, get ready to jump, and then reassess, and then go grab a different jump cue. So.
Now then, Jesse Sturm at the table. He's got the balls at his mercy here. Just got to be careful, control the cue ball. And he's in a nice open position. He can take the 2 and maybe the 7. Then get the 4 and go down for the 6. And the 5 would be the key ball, and followed by the 8. He seems to be looking at the 6 right now.
Oh, he's still going to get it. Oh, he still got it. He got a little lucky there.
How far out was he there? He
got great shape, though.
But he was up and walking around the table before the white had even hit the 6.
Jesse's well aware that he has a bad habit of doing that, like kind of walking out of the shot as he shoots. Always in a rush to win. That's what we're always talking with him about, is don't be in a rush to win. Take your time.
Yeah, I think he has to baby the 2 here. Just baby it and leave yourself on the 7. Is that a packet of M&Ms in front of you?
It is. Fran gave those to me for the break and run. I guess the $5 rule is, I don't know what's going on with that, but she bought me a pack of M&Ms as a congratulations.
Is that it? You just get a packet of M&Ms when you do a break and run now. You don't get $5.
It used to be a Snickers and the $5, I think.
Yeah. Oh no, okay. He's getting $5.
So I did get the 5. Yeah.
No, what has he done there?
Yeah, he just.
Not only has he missed it, he's knocked the 9 out so that James can win now.
Yeah, James, he's got a thin cut here, and the cue ball is going to go long, so the 7-2 is in play here still as well.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
You know what? I would use the 4-ball. I would use the 4-ball to slow the cue ball down. Hit the 4-ball. He missed the 4-ball, but he overcut it. Because yeah, you see that 7-2 was up there. But now if he'd have stunned that a little bit to get the cue ball to hit the 4, it could have helped kill energy out of the cue ball and hold it for the 8.
Yeah, but it's coulda, woulda, shoulda right now.
Yeah, it's neither here nor there now, but.
Now, what are you going to do, Jesse? He's going for the 7.
Oh, yeah.
He's so lucky. That was
Yeah.
going to drop.
Yeah, I thought that was dropping.
It hit the little ridge.
Yeah, if you go down, take a camera shot down the end rail, that ball is half in the pocket, half out right now. All right.
How's he going to get on the 8 here?
He's got one thick cut. He's got to go all the way up and down. Got to go all the way up and down. Use outside English to, yep. He missed the shot, though.
Oh, my God.
He's a little quick on the shooting right now, but he missed the shot. When I was shooting after I made that 3-ball, the 3-ball on the side, and came around the 2 rails, I was almost ready. I got so pumped on the shot, I was ready to shoot really quick, and I had to consciously tell myself slow back down. You know, I was ready to just go run out after that, because that was the shot of the rack.
Yeah, I mean he'd done the hard work there, Jesse.
Yeah.
Just kind of rushed it, gave the game away.
Yeah, I was just saying that to point out that it's easy to start picking up speed, and you got to slow back down and keep that moderate tempo.
Okay, so the final round, rack of round 3. Is it Wayne and Bill?
So the score is 7-4 now. Spin Doctor 7-4 over the Pool Boys.
Yeah, that was.
Now, do they go by just Pool Boys, or is it hashtag Pool Boys?
The full name is hashtag Pool Boys.
Yeah,
the hashtag is an important part of the name.
It is, so it's part of the announcement. So
but
the
if
hashtag
you
Pool Boys.
if you Google hashtag Pool Boys, it's not these guys that come up.
Oh no, what is it? I don't know what it is. I probably shouldn't look then.
Well, no, there's some genuine guys who will come around and put a swimming pool in for you. And then the other one are scantily clad young men with shorts on, cleaning your pool out.
All right.
Usually some young lady in the foreground.
Some boy toys cleaning pools type
That's
thing.
right, that's right.
Okay.
So I think that's the pun that they're making, is that they are hardly that type of pool boy.
Right.
Oh, I think Jesse's having some sort of an existential crisis over there.
He is. He's a little upset with himself. He was just a little quick, I think. You know.
Yeah,
that
I
was
mean,
all.
the thing
Jesse
is
is such a strong player. He is such a skill. You know, he's got so much talent.
But he lacks the pre-shot routine.
Yeah.
And I would call it the drill.
Yes.
Now, you might not necessarily do it every time, but it's like a touchstone that you can say to yourself when you've missed a shot, whatever. Okay, next time, do the drill.
Right.
Whatever happened just then, don't do that again.
Yeah.
Do the drill next time. Take
Yeah.
your time. Look at the table. Walk around. You know, compose yourself. Set yourself down. Make sure you've viewed the line and you've done all those things. When you've got your pre-shot routine checked off, then play the shot.
Yeah.
And it's like you were saying, you got like hot, you got adrenaline flowing through your system.
I was pumped, and I had to remember to slow down.
Consciously check yourself. Go back in the routine. So back to the game in hand.
Yeah, and with the pre-shot routine, I've commented to Jesse many times, like that's something you have to practice into your game because of that. Like when you're in the moment, you do get excited, and so you have to have it practice. You have to practice it into your routine.
Even the best in the world mess it up.
Ewan's got next, you break.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, you have to practice that pre-shot routine. You have to practice with it.
It's got to be ingrained. And what you should try and do is every shot, every time. Not just when you're playing a match.
Yeah.
When you're practicing, when you're playing for fun, because how you practice is how you play. Because what you're doing is, if you're practicing playing with no effort and in other words, paying no care and attention, you're practicing at taking no care and attention. So if you practice shoddy quality or shitty quality, then you are practicing to be shitty.
Right.
If you are practicing to apply yourself, dedicate yourself, and play with full focus, then you're practicing to play that way.
Right.
So I think it's a no-brainer.
James was calling the 2-ball if it goes on that last shot, but I don't think Wayne had a nice thin cut there on the 6. But yeah, you gotta practice it in. So even when I'm like I have a straight in 8-ball, like when I had the thin 8-ball cut earlier, it was hanging in the side. I still took all the time that I normally do for every other shot, aiming it and everything to put it in.
Yeah.
You know, I just try to keep the same routine as much as I can.
Yeah.
All right, so
enough about enough beating up on Jesse.
I know it's all out of love.
It is, and also we want him to improve.
He's so
we don't,
good.
Yeah,
He's got so much talent.
But this is the challenge that we all face. I mean, we're just average league players ourselves.
Yeah.
We're by no means perfect. We don't try and claim to be gurus. We're as fallible and full of failure as anybody, time to time.
Yeah, Wayne got that one a little thin. Overcut it.
So Bill gets a chance back at the table. That one is flat. Pretty impressive, these batteries.
Yeah.
We have
how many amp hours are these? Did they say? Or
20. That one is 26,000.
Mm-hmm.
And the one I just plugged in.
That would be milliamp hours then, right?
Milliamp hours.
Yeah, milliamp hours.
Okay, there's a steward's inquiry going on the adjacent table.
We got a shouting match going on the table behind us over some sort of mishap at the table. Some sort of disagreement about. We won't mention the names of who's arguing over there, but it is definitely getting heated.
There we go.
Apologize for the language there, folks. Right.
Okay.
I think they'll settle down now.
I think it was handbags at dawn then.
Yeah.
Do you have that expression?
What's that?
Well, you know, it used to be pistols at dawn. You know, in the French.
Pistols at dawn. Yeah.
So when two footballers, something like that, are having an argument on the, we call it handbags. It's a little bit like two old ladies fighting with the handbags.
Gotcha. Yeah, handbags at dawn. Yeah.
So instead of pistols at dawn, we have this expression, handbags at dawn, because it's like a bit of a petty, trivial fight that they're having.
Yeah.
It's
a pool game, guys. There's nothing. There's no reason for it to go that far.
Yeah. But if you really want to beat at dawn, bring your handbag, and we'll have a proper old ding dong.
Yeah, yeah. And it's a league game at that.
Exactly.
It's not a 20,000 on the table match.
We play because we love the game. At the end of the day. And we would take it serious. We want to win.
Yeah,
we're upset when we lose. We're happy when we win. But end of the day, it's we've got more in common with one another than differences.
So he miscued. He miscued and scooped the ball a little bit, but he still made the shot. But it did mess him up with his shape. He was wanting to draw back for the 12 in the bottom left corner.
I think has he got a chance to do a bank?
I don't know. I don't think so. Yeah, it was funny. When we had the mics muted, the people behind the bar over there, they're calling out somebody's order for buffalo wings, and then they added in there, and please quit fighting.
Yeah, I mean,
please quit fighting over there.
Yeah,
that was funny.
It doesn't happen very often.
No, actually it doesn't. It's actually a pretty docile place.
And there's a scratch from Bill, so Wayne now comes to the table with a golden opportunity to get us on the hill. And that's what we need to be. Tell me about the pattern here, Brian. What do you do?
Pattern with the solids. Let's see. So the ball that I would want to use to shoot, I got to clear the two first. You
don't take the 4 in the top?
Well, the 4, I wouldn't want to shoot the 4 in the top. I'd rather shoot the 4 in the corner, but the 2's in the way.
But then if you take the 2, you've got to somehow get above that 2 again. Whereas if you go below the 2 right now with the cue ball, and just put it in the top to make it an easy, unmissable shot. Okay, he's
Yeah,
following he's following your advice.
Yeah, yeah. It's a tough pattern. This really is, because the 8 also only has 1 pocket. So, you know, in the corners anyway. So this is definitely.
So you play for the 2 now.
Yeah. So or the 4 now. Yeah.
Sorry, the 4. Yeah.
Yeah. Come up for the 4. You could follow forward.
Well, you could play for the 5 in the opposite corner, couldn't you, as well?
You could, yeah, but I like shooting the 7 coming up above the 8 and the 9. You're going to get above the side pockets, so you get a 15, 30 degree angle on the 4. It is hard because you're crossing the line, but
he's played for the 5.
He's playing the 5. Okay, it's okay too.
He's just got to avoid being hooked behind that. Is that the 12?
Yeah, the 12's a big ball right now.
Do you know
for this
I
angle?
think the 8's got half a pocket in here, past the 9. The 9's blocking.
Yeah, the 9's blocking the 8 on this side, so the 8 goes in the bottom left corner.
No, it will go in the bottom right, but only in half a pocket.
Okay, so he hit that pretty good there because he just wanted to make sure he didn't get hooked by the 12. So, you know, it's a responsible shot there. That was good.
What's he going to do?
It was the prudent way to play the shot, I think, based on the angle that he had.
So he's going to put this in the top right. Now, it's only got half a pocket in there.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to shoot the 8 in this corner. I don't like where the 9's at.
You'd have to be dead straight behind it. Otherwise,
otherwise it messes with you. Messes with your psyche on, you know.
He's called the top right. Hang on a minute.
Yeah, he could dig into the ball here and come off the left rail and come down between the 8 and the 12 and shoot the 8 in the upper left corner.
Well, that gives him options if he does that.
Yeah, he can shoot the 8 in the upper left corner. That's like a Justman Bergman style shot there.
You got to really nip the cue ball for that. He's playing top. He's not playing bottom.
Yeah, he's going to go forward. Yeah. He got the ball. He made the shot.
He just caught the knuckle of the center pocket.
Now the 8.
That's why the cue ball got stuck down there, because he would have flicked and run around otherwise.
So this 8 doesn't cut into the lower left, but he might go for the back cut in the lower right.
I think it goes.
You think it goes in the lower left?
Yeah, Wayne says it goes.
Okay. Well, he might want to have somebody. I think Bill might. Yeah, Bill's going to ask somebody to watch this shot, which I don't blame him, because this is extremely touchy, especially with Wayne on the rail, because he probably needs to spin it in a little bit. Ooh, good, nice camera work. He probably needs to spin it in just a little bit, and so he's going to get, with that spin and everything else, going to get so close to that 9. It's a good hit.
Yeah,
but he ended up hitting it full.
Yeah, he hit it full.
But it was a good hit.
Yeah, it was a very good hit. But he fortunately, because I think he had the guy watching him, and he was like, yeah, squirrely Dan, you can't make that.
Yeah, I didn't think it would go myself.
You might be right, Dan.
You would have to spin it in, and the cue ball on the rail way up table, just a super tough shot.
What I will say, though, he still came close, and he erred on the side of being very cautious.
Right. Yeah,
he could have got closer to the 9 without hitting it.
Yeah,
but just a fraction, and that might have been enough. But it was just very precarious. You don't want to take the chance.
It's tough. It's tough. He was on the rail. You know, he was like an inch off the rail, so it was tough. That was a super tough shot, and I felt like he had to spin it in, and to spin it in with such a high ball because you're on the rail is tough.
So right now, I see a safety zone on the bottom rail where he can leave the cue ball.
Yeah, just kind of hide the cue ball.
That's what he's
That's what he's doing. Yeah. Good call. Just buying time.
Yeah, and also he's forcing Wayne to try a shot to get safe.
But and giving Bill a better opportunity if Wayne doesn't make it here. He's going to go for the kick.
I think he has to go for the kick in the opposite side.
Yeah.
He needs to put a little right English, because the 12, as you look, I'm
blocking the natural path.
Blocking the natural path to hit the 8 full ball, which is what he needs to do. Come off that rail and catch it pretty much full ball, maybe slightly below full. Yeah, he just caught it a little
Is he
too
going to
thick.
put it on the 9? Put it on the 9. Okay. Well, he limited the options for the 9.
So he's got to come across
yeah.
for the 9 in the top left. So not straightforward. He's going to come twice across here.
Yeah, that's nice. That was real nice.
Yeah,
Good
he's
speed.
done well.
That was great speed right there. He's got to go forward, though.
I think he's going to...
Or he's going to just draw back, shoot the 8 in the same pocket.
No, he's rolling forward.
going
I think he
forward.
might try and flick the 8 on the way through.
I think he'll miss the 8. Oh, no, you're right. He hit the 8.
Yeah, I don't think he could miss
pretty
it.
full. He really hit that ball.
But, you know, he's gotten away with it. He's put the 8 dead safe. What do you do here, Brian? Do you play safe? I'd be tempted to just try and bank the 8 in the middle of the table and try and hide the cue ball. Put the cue ball on the top cushion.
Well, I think I would go for the 8 in the side, but I would play it at a speed to where if it bounces off the rail, it wants to stop in the middle of the table to potentially block the 9. Well, Wayne just played full safe right there.
Yeah,
that was a better shot. Yeah, I didn't even think about that
he
shot.
covered it?
Surprisingly, I didn't.
I don't like Wayne's body language. He thinks it's out.
Yeah, but it's still tough. It's not. I think Wayne's okay here.
He didn't seem happy with it. Second bite of the cherry for Bill.
Full again.
And he could have easily potted that if he hit it that full.
It looks like Bill's misses have been on the full side for most of the night.
But he's not left it easy for Wayne for sure. He's on the rail, hard on the rail, and he's got to go for this full-blooded. He's going to triumph here.
This is a tester. Yeah, here's okay. Well, at least he got up table a little bit. He still left the shot, but that's what made the shot. It wasn't the distance. It wasn't just the distance and the angle. It was the fact that if you miss, you're going to leave something like this, and that's what makes it just adds that much more pressure to the shot. It's an all or nothing shot.
Yeah, I'd have been inclined to play it even harder.
Yeah.
To just make sure I didn't leave that 9.
Yeah, to get through. Yeah. But I think that just adds that extra element of pressure, just knowing that if it doesn't go, the cue ball's going to be down there laid up for the 9.
Sure. But it didn't work out.
All right, so we got a score of 7-5 now.
So they're pulling their way back
and
here.
I'm up next, and it is
your break.
My break, I believe.
Okay, so nice win there by the home team, Pool Boys, 7-5. 7-5. So now into the final round. The last 4 racks, and it's the visitors Spin Doctors with the break for all 4 of these games. Up first, Brian Wroolie. Yeah. I think there will be. So Brian breaks the balls, makes a stripe. It's the 10 ball, has gone in the corner. And looking at the table, stripes look good. Yeah, real good. There's nothing safe. The most tricky stripe on the table is probably the 15. And that will go once the 9 is out of the way. So what he's got to do, I think, take the 11, roll forward, take the 9, then go up. Got to get the 9 out of the way. Oh, sorry, that's the 13. Is that the 13? Yeah. Yeah, no, no. This is the 13. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I was okay. He seems to be looking at the solids. Yeah. Yeah, forget what I was saying. He likes the solids better. And they are also very open. But he's got those. No, it does not. But he might be doing something about that right here. Going to try and draw into the 7. Okay, has he got a shot? He's got to play the 3 here. He'll lift the triangle up first. Take that speed rack out of there. So yeah, he's got to get the 3 now. I think the 1 will pass the 8 into the side. And he will also be guaranteed a shot at the 6, were he to not have the 1. He seems to be putting a lot of draw on this. Don't want to hit this too hard. No, he hit it too thick. So Scott comes to the table with an opportunity now. The stripes are his for the taking. And it's got to be said, there's a quite straightforward pattern. No breakouts required. The trickiest ball, I think, not too sure. I think the 15 may pass the 6 or the 7 in that corner. Yeah, didn't quite get the action he was looking for, but I think he has the 9. No, that's a miss. He can get through to the 3. I quite like taking the 3 there. Oh, he's looking at the 7. Oh no, he's going for the 5. Okay, that's a nice shot. Finished good on the 7. I think he can play for the 6 here. Just a little stun shot between the 6 and the 11. You want to be fairly straight on that 6. Yeah. Okay, he's drifted up table a little bit more than he wanted. I think he's still going to go for the 6 though. But once again, you've got to try and cinch here, because he does not want the cue ball to come over to the left side of the table too much. He wants to try and draw back to the center of the table. He's going to kiss the 8. Oh, he's kissed the 1 and they've lined up. He'll have to play the combination. Not what he wanted. Yeah, he was playing that with a bit too much force for me, and there was always the risk. But he's got to make this now. It's not about the combo though, it's about where the 1 finishes. Oh, he could make it. I didn't think there was a pocket available. So he's done real well there. Now just 2 little simple shots away from him and the rack. And this 8 to put us on the hill. It's been a long time coming. We've had 3 goes at it. First Jesse lost, then Wayne lost. Now Brian's going to put this 8 away. There it is. Okay, next up, Fran. Okay. Jesse. Okay, folks, here we go. This is rack number 14. Jesse Sturm with the break on the hill. Scratches in the side. Makes 2 stripes. Hangs his head. And Tad's going to come to the table with a nice opportunity. When your opponent has a scratch on the break, especially if he puts 2 balls in, it gives you a nice opportunity. So he's going to look at the table here, think about things, try and come up with a plan. The way I see the table here, a lot depends on whether the 13 and 11 is a combination. If they are, okay, he's playing the solids. He seems to be pretty solid. 3 ball. Okay. Can't really see from this angle. Okay. Bit of a steward's inquiry there. Hang on, Tad.
I moved the 12 and I asked him, he said put it back.
Oh, okay, sorry. It's another example of that. He's moved the 12. He's moved the 12. The cue ball's come back across.
Oh man, that's a fun.
Jesse said put it back. He's just said put it back.
If it comes back.
With the ball either side of where it was, it was a 7-inch diameter.
And it's such instinct when you
Yeah.
when you accidentally
No, but he just straight away said put it back. Just having a little bit of debates here about the rules when you move a ball. It is fouls on the cue ball only in the league, but that doesn't mean that all times you move a ball is not a foul. If you move a ball and that ball is moved, and then any other moving ball as part of the shot passes within a radius of 7 inches on where that ball was, it's deemed to have affected play, and that is a ball in hand foul. So there was an instance earlier where Tad had moved the 12. It's not entirely clear where I mean, he put the 12 back to its current position, but we'll have to check later online, on the tape to see. But his opponent, Jesse, just immediately said, oh, put it back. So once that's happened, then Tad's quite right to carry on, because it's down to the opponent, in this case Jesse, to claim the foul if indeed it was one. But that's incidental now, but it's an interesting rule and well worth being aware of. Another incidental rule in the BCA is if you move a ball and that ball goes on and touches another ball, so 2 balls move, that is also a ball in hand foul.
Jesse doesn't know all the little intricate.
Yeah. Meanwhile, back in the game, Jesse's got the table back after Tad scratched. Although he's left himself slightly awkward here.
All right, what we got going on here, Mike?
So Jesse's got the table back off
Got the
Tad,
stripes.
and he's got on the stripes. Got a
Back.
very thin cut here.
Back cut on the 10, coming up nicely for the 12.
And this would be for the win if you can take this game. This would take us to 9.
Yeah, this would give us 9.
So he's got to play this slightly stun run through. He's got to widen the angle off the 12 to get nicely on his last ball. Oh, gee
he
whiz,
steered
man.
the cue just a little bit. Do you see that? Did you see just a touch of a chicken wing in the stroke there?
He also played real quick.
Yeah, but he steered the cue on the shot.
Yeah, it's a disappointment, I'm afraid, for Jesse. He's had 2 real nice chances to win the last couple of games and found a way to just fail to execute. And once again there, I think that was just concentration application. And I think Tad's going to punish him now.
Yeah, I think he's got the 2 and he's got the 8.
Yeah, that's there, baby. And here goes the 8. So going to keep the game alive. It's now going to be 8-6. So it's going to be up to Wayne to try and win the match. There we go. Who's the opponent, please, sir?
And James.
Okay, so it goes to rack 15, undecided. Got 2 racks left. Let's hope that Wayne can end it here.
We need to get that final rack.
Yeah, let's hope that Wayne can do it, as the pressure is mounting.
Squirrely Dan, did we find out, Squirrely Dan, where you're from? Where you tuning in from, Squirrely?
That's quite a while ago.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, I don't know if you're still there, Squirrely. That way he was talking about Wayne's 8 ball. You know when it was next to the 9.
Oh yeah. That was James T.
No, he said you can't make that.
Oh, okay, yeah, that was Squirrely Dan. Okay. Yeah, sorry, Squirrely. I always try to acknowledge any new people that come into the chat. You know, I just want to make sure I'm capturing the names, because when you get the frequent visitors, right, and
Absolutely, yeah.
develop some relationships. Been waiting to see if Wambra ever comes on the channel here. I think he's been on here once or twice, but
Who's that?
he's just a he or she, I don't know, but just a pool buff, YouTube watching pool buff that is in so many chats on YouTube.
Okay, right, you see him a lot.
Yeah, I see him all the time on there. So, and he might not recognize me by name as Brian, but I was Surf Topics a while back when I was actively in the chats.
Okay.
With him. So anyway, yeah.
Keep an eye out.
Yeah, I'll always keep an eye out for Wambra.
So a dry break from Wayne gives the table over to James. Looking at the layout, Solids seem to have the edge over Stripes, but it's certainly not straightforward. You can play a 3-ball combo here, put the 2 in, but that doesn't leave you a lot of joy in that part of the table. You could try and break up the 1, 3, and 8. Yeah, he's going to take this on. I'm pretty sure he's called the 2. Has he called the 2?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah. Yeah, it's a good opener too. The 1-3 is still tricky though.
Yeah, and what he might do here is put the 13 in with the 5, just to try and take control of the pocket and block the 9. What's going on? What?
Well, I had a big, large bottle of water that I brought in here, and I don't know where the heck it went. But it's okay. I'm all right.
I do remember seeing it.
Well, I hope whoever grabbed it, I hope it quenched their thirst just fine. Yeah, I'm good now for the rest. My battery's good for the rest of the night. Yeah, thank you. All right. James actively pursuing the run out here. Oh, hit it a little thick. Caught the end rail.
They were both looking ugly.
All right, I found my water.
I had to put some tissue under the.
Yeah.
Maybe I moved all the drinks over and didn't bring it back.
Oh, yeah, everything's fine.
Not necessarily sinister and motive.
All right, Wayne did get back to the table. James hit the 7 ball into the end rail, leaving table open for Wayne here. 13 ball's a bit tricky right now. Nice shot by Wayne there, playing the rail first on that. Now he can do the 3-ball combo here, and he might be able to do it where the 10 can pop out off the 5. If he gets the 10 rail first, hitting the 5 in, he can get the 10 to come out. Yeah, that's how he shot it. Good shot. Good shot. Don't know if he can, yeah, he can still grab the 15 right now. And he's got the 5 to protect him from any worry of a scratch, because you want to kind of come down. You don't want to hit the 3-8. You don't want to push the 8 towards the 10. So you want to stay below the 3-8, and you got the 5 protecting you from the scratch. I don't know if he hit the 15 or not. I think he missed it. Yeah, he missed it.
Don't say anything to Wayne.
Getting word from the Fran on the sidelines here that Wayne actually did just barely graze the 15. He just didn't realize it. Now, the way BCA works is only the shooters can communicate. The players on the sidelines, the railbirds, so to speak, they're not allowed to interject and say, oh, no, that was a good hit or that was a bad hit. It is not our place to say anything about what's happening at the table. It is a, that would be an issue between the players. So Wayne went to cut in the 15, real thin. He had a steep angle, and he missed it. He didn't hit it, but Fran says that he did actually touch it just a little bit.
Oh, did he get
But
ball
he
in
gave
ball?
ball in hand, but Fran said it was actually, she believes it was a good hit.
Oh, no.
Yeah, she said not to worry about telling him anything about it till after the game here, but.
So he volunteered ball in hand, did he?
Yeah, Wayne volunteered ball in hand.
Okay. And it wasn't a foul?
According to Fran, it wasn't. I wasn't sure. I was actually watching it, and I wasn't sure if it hit or not. But both Fran and Bill confirmed that it was a good hit.
Okay.
Nice job there by James, just laying it up, taking the short side. So this race is not over yet. We need one more. Spin Doctors needs one more win to seal the deal. And hashtag Pool Boys are putting up one hell of a fight. Score's now 8-7. Mike Holt to break. And this is the last. This is the last rack of the 16-game set. This is rack number 16. So if hashtag Pool Boys were to win this rack, then we will go into a sudden death playoff where one player from each team will be selected to lag to see who breaks, and there'll be one final rack, a rack 17, to determine who's tonight's victor is.
And of course, we couldn't say anything.
Yeah,
Until
yeah, we
Michael
could.
saw it.
Yeah, can't say anything.
Good match. Have some fun, Mike. Right, who got the money on?
Oh, no,
We know it's on Bill. It's okay. Didn't want Balti to hear it.
my money's generally always on Wayne, actually. We need to tell you something that you're not going to be happy with. We did.
So Mike here with the break.
Of course, we couldn't tell you.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
You were watching the cue ball. It was like wind.
Yeah.
Barely, but it did move.
So Mike got 2 balls down, one solid, one stripe. Looks like it's the 10 ball and the 6 ball, I believe. Yeah. Mm-hmm. This is the final rack right here. Oh, got to get the names right. Thank you. So Mike is up against. Who's Mike playing? Bill? Thank you. Mike and Bill. So I didn't have the players updated. Thank you. How many? What's your record? You got one tonight?
Gave them all. Had opportunities each. That last one was ridiculous against dude, the perfect angle. All I do is go tink, tink, now. Horrible.
Calls tonight. Can I stand it? No calls.
Okay. So the table's looking pretty open here. Mike's on the stripes. Yeah, Mike's looking good for a break and run, actually. Came up. Oh, he's looking good. He's got a nice straight angle here. Just to tap in on the 15. Wants to leave a little angle on 13 if he can. He doesn't need to, though. He can just draw back also. So a nice little deep cinch right here. Pull the cue ball back about 10 to 12 inches. Whew, that came out good. Had to stun it over. Had a little more angle than what I thought I saw there. So he had to actually use that side rail, and he hit that perfect. And he's going to take game number 9. He's going to take the win with a break and run, baby. Break and run for Mike Holt to take the win. Where Mike Holt wins the rack on a break and run, where Spin Doctors take it 9-7. Yeah. All right, everybody. Solos were slightly better choice, but the out looks very doable. Okay, the out came out well. Josh Watson, how are you, man? How you doing? Good to see you on the chat. We just wrapped up. Mike Holt had a break and run tonight. I had a break and run tonight, and we shot good. But hashtag Pool Boys, they put up one hell of a fight. It was a great match. Well, all right, everybody. I'm Brian Wroolie. This is the Moth-Like TV channel. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed what you saw. And till next week, we'll see you then.